Batman awaits us, but before we do, quick trip to Barnes & Noble before I head to the movie theater, so let's head on in. We do have Belfast here on DVD. I don't know if there's a Blu-ray for this. I assume there is. I'm gonna head over to Best Buy after I see Batman, so if it's not there, I might just come back here and pick this up. I have seen this for the first time on Blu-ray, Spencer. I've seen the DVD so guys, but not on Blu-ray before. It's another one I want to try to see at some point. Let's do this. It's Batman time. I'm going to get into my review for this a little bit later on, but I'm going to say it right now. Best movie of the year so far. Maybe it's going to be in my top 10 for the year. Academy Awards, I'm begging you to start putting up to reserve a spot for this as the best picture of the year because... there we go. Yeah, it's going to be hard to top what I just saw today. Phenomenal movie. Phenomenal movie. How's it going today, George? Yeah, you never have anything interesting to say anyway. Still like seeing you, though. And with that said, let's head on to our next destination for the day. The bestest of buys. Gonna see if I can find Belfast in there and maybe Spencer. I don't think anything else came out of noteworthiness this week, but we'll go inside to see. Plus, also, I gotta pay a bill in here, so I'll see you inside. Starting over here, because I want to see something. Oh, the Disney logo's not on here. I guess it's just the one on Wal Mart. Someone said that the Disney logo is on here with the 20th television logo, which will be the first Disney branded thing with The Simpsons on it. So I don't see it on here unless it's on the bottom. But next time I go to Walmart, I'll double check just to see. But there's also Ninja Turtles. They even have Terminator 2 over here. Yeah, like I said, it was a pretty slow release week this week. A lot of this is just stuff that's been around for a couple of weeks now. Still got a couple of Eternal Steelbooks. But other than that, I don't see anything on the new release wall. Keep looking to see if there's anything. Still got some Kingsman sets here. I'm actually surprised that these were actually in store, because usually something like this would be on that exclusive, but there they are right there for 59 bucks. Yeah, so far I'm not finding anything of interest, but once again, I'll keep looking. look, Bulbasaur. Heading back into Barnes & Noble, where I'm probably going to get those 2 DVDs in here. Bulbasaur. Anyway, where are you? Oh, there you are. There's Belfast. I think I'm going to get that. I think I'm going to get Spencer too. I don't know if I'm going to get the DVD. Maybe I'll just stick with the DVD of it. Maybe not. Doesn't have to slip, so... yeah, what the heck. I'll go for the Blu-ray. And I tried to find the soundtrack for the new Batman movie. I did find a Batman soundtrack, though. Haven't gone in here in a while. Half-price books. Jesus. And thus our journey continues because we are at Wally World, aka. I apologize for that. We're in Wal Mart, so yeah, let's just continue on. Well, I'm back here by the Simpsons things, and they don't have the Disney thing, the logo on them either. I guess it's just the newer stuff that they're bringing in that has them. Once again, still want this, but I have nowhere to put it. Could be on the bottom, though. Let me see something. Nope, it's not on the bottom either. Jesus. Once again, would love to have it, but wouldn't have the place to put it, so... here it'll sit for another, hopefully another time. Anyway, back over to the electronics. Well, they do have Belfast on DVD here for $15. Spencer on DVD for $13. I actually got them at much cheaper prices though at Barnes & Noble. The Blu-ray for Spencer I got cheaper. And Belfast is right where I would have paid for it, so I'll show you what I mean whenever we get back home, but there's an image for you. Michael Keaton Batman figure. A little bit out of my price range, though. Couldn't find anything in the regular DVD and Blu-ray section, but I wonder if I can find some more copies of John Wick and Terminator 2 I can probably try to sell. Well, I do see one copy of John Wick. See if I can find any of the other ones here. Alright, so nothing I need from my personal collection, but as you can see here, I found more of those retro VHS DVDs. And I'm going to see if I can put them on eBay to sell them. I've already sold a couple of Terminator 2s and a John Wick. Also found this Batman t-shirt I'm going to try on, and some Batman socks. Okay, I'm back home now after a very long day. Much longer than I thought it was. I thought I was just going to go see the Batman, go to Best Buy, go to Barnes & Noble, and then that was it. But we did more than that. We went to Half Price Books. We went out to eat after that, and then I went over to Walmart. And, yeah, it's late now. It's after 10 o'clock, and I still got a lot to do. I still got to show you everything I picked up today. I've got to talk about the Batman. But, we got a lot to get to. That's why I showed you that Batman popcorn bucket that I got when I went to go see the movie today. So I got that from the Cinemark Theater that I went to. We got a lot to get to, so I'm just going to run through all this stuff here. This is stuff I've gotten from the past week. Most of this is the stuff I ordered from Macari a couple weeks ago, and it finally came today. This week, I mean. But, yeah, I gotta say, Macari, if you want to find some movies at some pretty good prices, definitely go there, because I found a lot of movies there that were regular price in the stores, but they were actually cheaper on Mercari. So I'll go ahead and show you what I picked up. And the first thing I picked up was the Kingsman, the Wal Mart exclusive edition with the exclusive bonus disc. I already talked about my thoughts on the new Kingsman last week. Thought it was alright. Thought it was better than Golden Circle, but still not nowhere near as good as the Secret Service. But yeah, this is going, I think, right now at Walmart for like $29. I think it is. I only paid about $15 for this, so yeah, not bad on Mercari. Next up, we have The House of Gucci, which is the movie that I was looking forward to more from Ridley Scott than The Last Duel was. If you didn't see my Worst of the Year list last year, I thought The Last Duel was a really bad movie. I thought it was boring. But this was the movie I was most looking forward to, and I found this on Mercari for $10, so it doesn't have the digital copy codes, so, but other than that, it's got the Blu-ray, it's got the DVD. That's fine with me. So there's that. This was the steal. This, I believe, was going for like $24 at Walmart. The Walmart exclusive edition of American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story, which was a movie I surprisingly really enjoyed. I'm not really one of those guys that likes these faith-based movies all that much, but this was actually a pleasant surprise. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. Yeah, it's a great movie. Zachary Levi's great in this. So is Anna Paquin. And I have here the Walmart exclusive set with the journal inside. I only paid $13 for this, though. $13. So that was good. That was good on that. And then this I haven't seen in stores before, and I didn't even know this existed until I saw it on Mercari, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool to have. Maybe I should get this. It was only $11. It's the Vintage Arch Series set for the Little Shop of Horrors, which is basically just the DVD cover for the movie. So, yeah, it doesn't look like all that much, but I haven't seen this in the store before. I've seen all the other Vintage Arch Series sets that they have. I have the Willy Wonka one. Wanted to get this one, though. Little Shop of Horrors. Great movie. And last thing I'll show you here from eBay. Spider-Man Far From Home. This is the Zavi exclusive steelbook set. A really nice looking set. I didn't even want to open this yet, but as you can hear, the discs were kind of loose in here, so I had to make sure that nothing was wrong. I'll go ahead and show you most of this real quick. I want to make sure I keep the sticker on here. You got Mysterio and Spider-Man right there, and then on the back, the Night Monkey. And then, go ahead and open this out, because I can still feel a disc loose here. There we go. So you get a Blu-ray 3D, you get a regular Blu-ray, and then you get a bonus disc, which is not available on any of the other versions that I have, so go ahead and put this back together real quick, and oops, almost had it. There we go. So there you go, the Spider-Man Far From Home Zavi exclusive steelbook set. I'm getting the Spider-Man No Way Home Amazon exclusive set when that comes. I already pre-ordered it off of eBay. So whenever I get that, I'll definitely show that off to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other things I bought today. Alright, I'll start off with the Barnes & Noble stuff. You pretty much saw everything that I picked up there. I did pick up the Batman soundtrack, which was only $7. I'm not entirely sure if I actually have this on CD or not. At the time, I thought I didn't. Now I'm starting to think I do, but either way, it was only $7, so I figured why not. It was not even that, because I used my membership, and I got it for just a little over $6. I think it was $6.29. I'm looking at my receipt right here. I did pick up Belfast on DVD, which was $15 at Walmart, but I did not pay $22.99 like it says right there. I paid less than that, because I'm looking at my receipt right here. $14.48 for this after the discount, because it was already on sale for $16.09, I think it was. So, in a way, I got a better deal than Walmart there. And I also got a good deal on this, Spencer. I'm really looking forward to this. I've heard nothing but great things about Kristen Stewart in this. I'm not a big Princess Diana person, but I keep hearing a lot of great things about this. I think she's still a frontrunner for Best Actress, and like I said, I keep hearing a lot of good stuff about this. I only paid $16 for this on Blu-ray, so that's a pretty good deal on that. And like I said, I used my Barnes & Noble membership to get the discount on that. So, all in all, not a bad day at Barnes & Noble. Next up at Half Price Books, I'll start with these. They had some TV guides there for 50 cents. So here's one with Janet Jackson from 2001, and then here's one with Dale Earnhardt Jr. from 2002. 50-cent seats. I don't usually see TV guides at half-price books, so anytime I can get these old TV guides, I'm going to grab them. What else do I have in here? I don't think I showed you anything that I picked up there. I was about to show you that, but we were about to leave when that happened, so I'll go ahead and show you these real quick. Right here we have the Pennsylvania Miner Story. I actually live close to Somerset where this actually happened 20 years ago. It was $10 it was $10. I still have a VHS player that works, but I'm gonna see if I can get this on eBay. I can sell this on eBay because I think this is out of print. I think this was available on video and DVD at one point. I highly doubt they make the DVD anymore, and it's very rare to see this in stores because this is of course a Disney movie released by ABC. So, see if I can get something on that. Now we get to the Blu-rays. Firefly on Blu-ray, the 15th anniversary collector set, the nice looking box set here, for $15. It's got like the cards and everything in here, as well as the cases. Oop, don't you slip out. Oop. Okay, the glue here is not in the best shape, but I can fix it. I can fix that. So you get all the seasons on Blu-ray. And like I said, the glue in here is not sticking too well, but it's very rare to see this. So I'll eventually figure out how to get the glue to stick back in here. So there's the thing where the Blu-rays are at. You get like a poster, you get like some cards, all for $15, which is not a bad deal for this. Not a bad deal at all. So come on, get in there. There we go. All right, so that's the Firefly box set. I can get rid of the original set that I have. Next up, Season 20 of The Simpsons on Blu-ray for $8. I've been wanting to get this for a while now. I was going to say this is the only season that's available on Blu-ray, but that is not true. Some other seasons are available, but for $8, I couldn't pass this up. Season 20 on Blu-ray, 2 Blu-rays in here for $8. Pretty good deal on that. Had a double dip again, this time on one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Batman Mask of the Phantasm, the Clipper case for $6. And what can I say? It's Batman Mask of the Phantasm. It's a great movie, man. So another copy of that. Next up, Casper Volume 1. This is the glow in the dark art slipcover. And I didn't notice this, but this is still wrapped up in the package, brand new factory seal for $6. That's a pretty good deal on that. I don't have the animated series of this. I don't have any of the other series sets. I think they did another set of this. I don't know for sure. I'd have to look into that. But yeah, for $6, couldn't pass that up. Corpse Bride, another Walmart exclusive set. I already have this on DVD, but that Walmart exclusive slipcover looks very nice for $6. I could swap that out. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything I got at Half Price Books. Now to the Walmart pickups. Aside from the John Wick, the Terminator 2s, the Young Guns, and the Meatballs sets that I picked up to sell online, I picked up a couple of sweatshirts that they had there for $20. Here's Tom and Jerry. And on this, you can see Tom on the bottom here on the pocket. Can you see him? Yeah. And then Jerry's on the sleeve right there. $20 for that. And then I bought another sweatshirt over here, and that is Bugs Bunny. I got a Bugs Bunny sweatshirt. They also had a Space Jam one too, but I like this one better because I like the different designs that they have here for Bugs Bunny on here. And on the sleeve you have, of course, if I could show you the sleeve, Bugs Bunny right there. It's upside down, but believe me, it says Bugs Bunny on it. So again, $20 for that, which is not a bad deal for that. Even though we're getting close to the point where I don't even need the sweatshirts anymore. It was nice today. It was unusually warm. Like it got close to 70 today. And yeah, it was really nice out today. Sun was out. Like I said, temperatures were very nice. One of the best days we've had in a long time. It was good walking weather. One last thing I picked up. I didn't pick up the t-shirts that I showed you, the Batman one or the Simpsons one that I don't know if I showed you the Simpsons one or not now. There was a Simpsons t-shirt I was going to get, but I decided not to get them because the biggest size they had was 3Xs, and I'm afraid that if I put them in the washer and dryer, they're going to shrink after one wear, so I didn't want to take that risk. At least with the sweatshirts, I can wear them for a little bit longer and not have to worry about putting them in the washer and dryer so quickly. But one last thing I did pick up, though, was the Batman socks. They have these another 6-pack of socks right here. As you can see right there, you've got Batman there. You've got the Bat symbol, the Riddler, Robert Pattinson again, Batman, the logo, and more of the bats for $10. So there you go. That's everything I picked up today. And only thing left to do now is talk about the Batman again. And now let me get into my thoughts on the Batman. Of course, this is the 11th Batman movie to come out in theaters since the Tim Burton movie did in 1989 with Michael Keaton. And I will say this right now. Batman is the Academy Awards. If you want to get out of the slump that you're in, if you want to appease to the moviegoers and the non-moviegoers, start reserving a spot for the Batman as Best Picture, as a nominee for Best Picture in 2023, because, boy, this was an amazing movie. I really love this movie. This movie is not only going to be in my top 10 for sure. This is one of the best. This really is one of the best movies of the year, and one of the best movies that I can honestly say we'll be talking about for a number of years. This will probably be one of the best movies of the decade if the decade doesn't get any better. Here, I mean, we're still very early into the decade, so who knows what will happen. But this will definitely be a movie that I will remember talking about when we do the best of the decade in 2030. So, yeah, the Batman. What can I say that hasn't been said already? It's a great movie. It's a wonderful movie. If you were to tell me in 2009 that Edward Cullen would be a pretty badass Batman, I probably would have said, well, yeah, because let's be honest, the Twilight underused those actors really. You could tell that he underused most of those actors. Like Kristen Stewart, look at how well she's done since those Twilight movies ended. Look at how well Robert Pattinson has done. Anna Kendrick has done well. The only actor who hasn't really done well since the Twilight movies ended has been Taylor Lautner. He has been terrible ever since those Twilight movies ended. He wasn't even that good in those movies to begin with. And now just like recently, he's in that terrible Home Team movie with Kevin James and Sean Payton, which the less said about that movie, the better. Let's talk about the good stuff here. But yeah, Robert Pattinson's really good in this movie. I like that the movie, it's mostly about Batman. You see Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne every once in a while, but it's the Batman movie for real. Like, Batman is the center focus of this movie, and it shows here. Robert Pattinson, any criticisms or anyone who thought that he wouldn't be that good. I thought that too when they first announced him. I didn't think he was going to be all that great, but this dude's got some acting chops. This dude is really good. He's really good at playing this role, and I think they did a great job of controlling how much Batman they want to put into this, so he doesn't go completely overboard or, don't go over the edge as much as he needs to. But yeah, the visual look of the movie is amazing. I like how dark and gritty it gets. All those comparisons to movies like Seven are definitely in here. Paul Dano is amazing in this movie. He's great as the Riddler. He's over the top, but it works. It works really well. There are times in this movie where he's just absolutely terrifying to watch, because this guy really goes insane in several scenes in this movie. And again, Paul Dano is an outstanding actor all the way back to what he did with Little Miss Sunshine and There Will Be Blood. And here's the culmination of it. Prisoners is another one I just thought of that he was great in. John Turturro, who plays Carmine Falcone in this movie, he's great in this movie. I would actually hope that he gets a Best Supporting Actor nomination next year, because I thought he did as great of a job as Pattinson and Dano did in this movie. And this is probably the best overall performance of him I've seen from him in a long time. And I like John Turturro. I think he's a wonderful actor. Zoe Kravitz is very good too. I like the chemistry she has between her and Batman in this movie. Her and Pattinson work really well together, and their relationship doesn't feel forced. Doesn't feel like that she's there just to be the typical female sidekick. She has a character, and she contributes a lot to this movie, and so does Jeffrey Wright playing Gordon, who is very good in this. Andy Serkis I thought was really good too as Alfred, although you don't see him as much in here. There are a few little nitpicks here and there. Like, I thought there are times where some of the background characters get a little too excited for some dark stuff. Like, the newscasters in this movie, whenever a murder happens, it's not like the typical somber news of tragic news, this person is dead and all that. That they play this is when they have to report this news. It's just like, it's just another news day. Like, it's not a big deal whatsoever. And there are scenes where they look too excited when a murder happens. It's weird. It's not really all that. It's not really all that interesting, and it's not really that much of a necessity to this. Like, it kind of takes away from the deeper elements that this movie is trying to get through here. And I thought as much as I thought the ending went on a little bit too long at the end. Like, I didn't think the ending really needed to be as long as it did. Like, The Dark Knight is what I consider to still be the best Batman movie overall. Like, that's a movie that still holds up to this very day. And I think even though that movie is almost 3 hours long, everything about that movie just fits. And I think with this movie, the final climax gets a little too much. It's a little too over. It doesn't really do anything to hurt the movie, but it gets to a point where it's just like, okay, let's wrap this up already. Can we wrap this up? But like I said, it doesn't hurt the overall enjoyment of the movie. I still really enjoyed this. I just wish they cut the third act a little bit long. For the most part, the 3-hour runtime doesn't really bother me all that much. I know it's going to bother some people, but like I said, it doesn't bother me. And like I said, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. This is already my favorite movie of the year so far. And it's probably my third favorite Batman movie of all time, with The Dark Knight and Mask of the Phantasm right there, and then there's the Batman right there. But yeah, I also got to give credit to Matt Reeves, like, who is really becoming one of the great directors out there. Guy does Cloverfield, and then he does Let Me In, the remake from about 10 years ago, which is very underrated. And then he gets to do the Planet of the Apes movies, is Dawn and War for the Planet of the Apes. And now this. He's on a hot streak right now, and I can't wait to see what he does with another Batman movie and what else he could do after this. Because I'm curious, they do set up one character is not really in the end credits, but in the third as they're wrapping everything up. There's a character that you can obviously kind of tell who it's going to be, and I'm curious to see who they're going to get to play that, because I don't think they're going to get that same actor that they get in this movie, but I'm curious to see what they'll do with a different actor in that. So that'll be something to look forward to in the second film. It's going to be tough to top what they've done here, but like I said, this is a great movie overall. I had a good time with it. It's a good action. It's dark. It's gritty. It's Batman. It's everything you could hope for and then some. Can't recommend this one enough. Definitely go check it out. I'm going to go delve more into this in my written review tomorrow when I put it up on the website. So, like I said, if you haven't seen it already, which is probably most of you because it's only been out for like a day or two, so I'd say definitely check it out. And with that said, we are done. This was a long episode. A lot of things happened today, and you can see why. We went through all the stuff that I picked up today. We talked about the Batman. What am I? I'm tired, man. It was a long day. It was a fun day, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Movie Stop. I should mention once again that a couple things. Time About the Movies, the first 6 episodes are up right now. There's going to be a new episode tomorrow once I edit this and put this up on the site, on the YouTube channel, I mean. So definitely check that out. I'll put a link to the playlist below. And then, as I mentioned before, not on video yet, March 20th, we're going to be doing the first ever Reviewing Networks If We Pick the Winners show, where we talk about my personal picks of who the Academy would select as winners of the Academy Awards if I was the only one picking the winners. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And that's pretty much it. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Not really, but I'm going to be editing this first. But I'm tired. It's been a long day. I need my rest. So thank you guys for watching this video. And as for usual, I'll see you next time. Until the next time I see you, take care. Go Batman.